Hey, what's up, homies? Today I want to talk to all my fat homies. I've been fat for most of my life, with the exception of a couple times where I dropped a bunch of weight. I felt pretty good, but it came with a lot of hard work. There's something in my mind that I want to talk about, and that is being fat and what has come to be known as fat shaming. Recently, there has been a movement towards the acceptance of being overweight, and to a point, is almost celebrated. I know that most of this is to fight bullying, which is another subject, and it's a subject that I know a lot about. I came to Canada as a fat kid who did not speak the language. I got picked on a lot. I know about being fat. I've been overweight my whole life. I was a chubby baby who turned into a fat kid who turned into an obese adult. Nowadays, the move toward body acceptance and body consciousness has become a big, big business. Big is beautiful, they say. My mom thinks I'm beautiful, but she can see past the fat and see the person who I am. And that is great. I mean, beauty, after all, is only skin deep. And there's more to life than how you look. Yes, there's that song that says, yeah, my mama, she told me that don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Well, I can't argue with that. Some boys like more booty. What's not to like? It's the first part of that song that bothers me. The part that says, don't worry about your size. Let me tell you something I learned from living a life as a fat guy. Being fat sucks. Being obese is dangerous, and every doctor will tell you that. Everything sucks about being fat. My joints hurt from carrying extra weight. My lower back is a mess. Clothes are hard to find. I have to worry about going to people's homes because I got to think about what kind of furniture they have. I remember this one time, went to visit my dad's friend, and so I went to sit down on this wicker stool. He told me, no, don't sit there. And the reason I picked a stool is because I could half stand and half sit, so I wouldn't have to put my whole weight on the chair. One time in university, I remember we had a barbecue and we were sitting down on those plastic chairs and I broke that. And we were all drinking, so it was good for a good laugh. But believe me, you break one of those bad boys, you never want to sit on those again. Traveling sucks, no matter what means you use. Walking hurts your feet. Driving is uncomfortable. Flying sucks for you and the person sitting beside you. I tried the train and it's not much different. And don't even think about a bike. I told you not to think about that. But that's not the worst of it. The health risks are huge. And there's too many to mention, but heart disease and diabetes are huge. And I've been lucky so far as that goes. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm saying this because I want to make a change and turn into this guy. He's right. I'm more than halfway to my goal, and I'm feeling amazing. My energy levels are great. I haven't felt this good in decades. I am almost at the weight that I was when I left high school. Here's what I've done so far. I gave up gluten. I started the ketogenic diet. I threw in some intermittent fasting and a whole bunch of cardio. I know it sounds very difficult, but I started slow. My cardio started with just a half an hour walk here and there until I started feeling a little better, and then slowly got myself into the gym and the levels of cardio went up. But it has been worth it. I'm feeling great. And I think I'm looking a little better, but I'm not done yet. I want to see what this guy has to say. He's right. Here we are. I've lost over 100 pounds from where I started, and I feel amazing. I feel like my whole life has changed. Everything that I said sucked doesn't suck anymore. Walking doesn't hurt as much. Getting on a plane. Last time I got on a plane to come down here, because I'm in Los Angeles right now, I went in and I was looking for someone to ask for a seatbelt extension for, like I always did, and then I thought to myself, maybe we don't need it. Let's try this out. And I sat down, and then I realized that not only did I not need it, I had to tighten it a little bit. I mean, I haven't done that in years, and it was a great feeling. My blood sugar levels are amazing. I'm off all the medication that the doctor had put me on, so I'm feeling great. And all that hard work has paid off. I mean, I did do a lot of time at the gym. I didn't get to eat a lot of the food that I was used to eating, but to be honest with you, I don't even want to. So much of that has changed. I don't want to eat the stuff that I used to crave. I look at it now and I don't even see that as being food anymore. I used to love chips and all this other junk food that you would call it. And then that's exactly what it is. It's just junk food now. And I look at it, there's absolutely no nutritional value whatsoever in it. And one of the things that's changed the most is so I like myself better. Somewhere along this whole journey, I kind of fell in love with myself. And it's that thing that when you love yourself, you don't want to put things in your body that are not going to be good for you. And that has been a huge change for me. It's made all that work worthwhile. I remember meeting a friend of mine at a restaurant, and she got there ahead of me. And when I walked in, I realized that she was sitting in a booth. And before, it was always building up the courage to say, like, listen, I'm sorry, but can we sit somewhere else? I don't really fit in this booth. But before I said anything, I tried sitting down, and as I sat, I realized that not only did I fit, there was a little bit of room, and I just took a moment on there, and it's those little things that are not so little, those little things that have changed in my life that have made all that work worth it, and I'm super happy that I did it. And if watching this makes you want to try it, and by all means, please do it. I guarantee you that you're going to feel better, because I do. But I'm not done yet. Right now, I'm at 255 pounds. I want to drop another 30, end up at 225. See how that goes, see what that looks like. Maybe I'll come up a little more if I don't like it down there. But that's the next goal. Another 30 pounds, get down to 225.